Top morning, guys. It is Bottle Guy of Bottle Productions, ESC 2012, and welcome to another episode of DVD Collection. For today's episode, we will be doing another showcase of my Universal collection of DVDs and VHS tapes that were distributed with the Universal logo on it. However, I'm not counting the DreamWorks stuff and VeggieTales stuff because that stuff, they deserve their own videos for that, so if you're wondering why they're not here, that's why. So, with that being said, let's get started. Let's start off with the VHS tapes. This one, some of you may remember, Beethoven, the dog. I only saw this movie once, and I thought it was pretty good. I need to rewatch this movie. I remember it being a pretty good movie. I'd even say really good. And here's the tape. Up next, we have one of my personal favorite Universal movies, The Little Rascals, based upon the silent cartoons. No, they're not cartoons. The silent film series from the 1920s. Up next, we have the limited edition version of E.T. on VHS, the extraterrestrial. Why is it limited edition? This sticker explains why, because this was for the 20th anniversary of the film. Even includes some behind the scenes footage too. Isn't that something? Be kind, please rewind. I wonder who put that sticker there. And now for the DVDs. To start off, we have my favorite video game movie ever as of right now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Power Up Edition. Up next, we have my 35th anniversary limited edition of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. And just from this little holographic piece alone, you can tell why. We also got the side, and got the logo on the back, and this on the back. Oh no, this is the top. But inside, not only do you get the Blu-ray, Digital HD, and 4K Ultra, but you also get the entire motion picture soundtrack on CD, and this little booklet that showcases some behind the scenes and makings and all the delicious content you want that's related to E.T. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. All the music of the movie. That's pretty cool. And then inside, you got the 4K Ultra. This little pamphlet here for the digital code, and the Blu-ray. Put this back in there. Now to just put it nice in there, just like so. Alright, up next we have The Land Before Time. This is one of two Don Bluth films that I've seen. The only other one I've seen is An American Tail. And out of those two, this one has definitely been my favorite. That's until I get to the other Don Bluth films. But yeah, I just really love this one. It's really good. People always complain about the direct-to-video sequels, but don't let that stop you from watching the first movie, because the first movie is absolutely worth your time. It's a really good movie. Up next, we have my very old copy of Despicable Me 2, when Blu-rays were the latest thing going on. This is very old, and it's also been very damaged, as you can tell. In fact, so damaged that the discs are gone, because we had this when we were kids, and kids will usually be not that great at taking care of their DVDs, in case you don't know. So, yeah, either that or it's just my family. Anyways, up next we have the 25th anniversary edition of The Last Starfighter. It's been a very long while since I last saw this movie. And I thought it was related to Star Wars. Up next, we have the unrated director's cut of Dawn of the Dead from the if I keep forgetting the name of the original movie, but it's basically part of the Blank of the Dead franchise, pretty much. I think it was called Rise of the Living Dead, if I remember correctly. I might have the name wrong. I apologize. Up next, we have the live action adaptation of Doom. And already this cover shows you that you're not going to have a good time, because that's not even the Doom guy. Up next, we have the entire collection of the complete trilogy of the Back to the Future franchise. A complete classic to many people. For me, myself, that's a whole other thing. Got the side, got the back here. You got the first movie, the original classic. And then inside here, you got Back to the Future 2 and Back to the Future Part 3. The third one is the only one I haven't seen. I saw the second one, and I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than the first one, if I remember correctly. But if I rewatch these, maybe my opinions might change. Who knows? I definitely gotta eventually see the third one someday. Up next, we have the Brat Pack, a movies and music collection, including these 3 films. And only one of them I've now seen. The Breakfast Club, and it's a really good movie. Highly recommend it. Got descriptions of these movies. Then you got 16 Candles. And then Weird Science, right there. You also got the music CD. I wonder if... Yep, Don't You Forget About Me's in there. That's the song from The Breakfast Club, if you're wondering. Even got a pop quiz in here. What the heck? Oh, it's probably because The Breakfast Club and all these movies... These other movies are probably related to school as well. But yeah, highly recommend The Breakfast Club. It's a really good movie. Up next, we have the Mummy Collection. Not including the last one that came out from in 2017. We have the originals here. It's even shaped like, you know. And then you have the original Mummy, which is the only one I've seen. And it's been a while too, so I need to rewatch that someday. Ugh. Then you have The Mummy Returns. Let's see. There you go. And then... Oh, they're encased in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, so The Mummy Returns. And then you have... the Scorpion King. Right there. There we go. Yeah. Up next, we have King Kong, the 2005 edition. Don't know why Universal didn't make any more movies like this. I haven't seen it, but you know, the fact that Warner Brothers has now been owning these franchises, you know, just saying. You have the DVD there. Got this little pamphlet talking about late night shows. Got an ad for some Nestle products. Got a bunch of little advertisements in here, pretty much. You even got an advertisement for trash bags and Papa John's. Isn't that something? Up next, we have Fast and Furious. I believe this is the third Fast and Furious movie. Or the fourth. I don't know much about Fast and Furious. I haven't seen any of them. But, yeah. Look, it's even from Blockbuster. How about that? Up next, we have the alien horror movie, The Thing. I've heard a lot of people talk about how this movie is scary, so I'm probably going to keep my distance from it. Got the little pamphlet in here for the movie. Got some behind the scenes. And got all this stuff over here. Up next, we have Scarface. Side and the back. And it's got this little thing to open the DVD. Up next, we have Sudden Death. Now, starting from this point on, I haven't seen any of these movies, so just want to let you know firsthand. Seems like it's also got some of these. Got some of these pamphlets. Showing you all the chapters. Movie. Up next, we have this 4-movie collection, including Waterworld, Children of Men, Skyline, and Doomsday. Lots of movies really love using the word doom, don't they? Or at least lots of titles like to use the word doom. You got the Midnight Munchies pack with Cheech and Chong's next movie, Born in East LA, and Get Out of My Room. Seems like that this is starring Cheech and Chong inside of these movies. Last but not least, we have this quadruple feature collection, the Van Damme Fight Pack, including Hard Target, Time Cop, The Quest, and Street Fighter. So far, the only movie adaptation of Street Fighter. And I'm pretty sure didn't the Street Fighter came out by the time that Street Fighter 2 was already out in arcades? I don't remember. Hold on, let me quickly see. Nope, it doesn't have the date of when the movie came out on here. That's too bad. Somebody let me know, what Street Fighter game came out by the time that this movie came out. Let me know in the comments below. But with that being said, that is about every single Universal movie and VHS that's in my collection for 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, take care. See you next time. Peace.